Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I'm coming to you with another daily reading vlog. Today is the 7th of September and it is 7 o'clock in the morning. I just finished getting ready for work, hair, a little bit of makeup, dressed, you know, the usual. I just have to go downstairs now and make my lunch. I'm trying to leave a little bit earlier every day to see if that helps because I've been getting to work about 10 to 9 and my start time is 9 o'clock, but I don't like arriving that early, that late. That to me feels late. 10 minutes to, I prefer like to get there a half an hour early or 20 minutes early if at all possible. You know, it just, I like to take time to get ready. I like to, you know, get myself organized for the day. I don't like rushing in and immediately jumping into work. You know, if I have the time, sometimes I'll sit and even read a chapter of a book, you know, while I'm having, you know, my tea or something. So that's what I like doing. But yeah, running in at 10 to makes me anxious and I'm just like, I don't like that. It's too close to the time. And I know everybody's different, and also by doing that it allows time that in case there's an accident, in case of bad weather, you know, I'm giving myself a cushion of time that if I do have to be late one day, it's not that big a deal. So anyway, yeah, that is that. So reading wise, yesterday I did finish reading The Truth About Stacey by Ann M. Martin, the third book in the Babysitters Club series. I finished rereading it, I should say. 4 stars. I will talk about this one on Sunday, of course. And I have a little of, in the speed I'm listening to, which is a 1.5 speed, I have an hour and 45 minutes left of, oh my gosh, it's sitting right here. None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. So I am really, oops, sorry for the weird camera angle there, you guys. You guys are seeing a lot more of this room. So yeah, I am, like I said, an hour and 45 minutes left of this, and it is so compelling. I cannot put it down. So today at work, I have the morning to do work, like my actual job. So I plan on listening to this on the way to work. I was listening to it a bit while I was getting ready. I also plan on listening to it while I'm making my lunch and then on the way to work. And then whatever's left, I'm going to kick it down to probably normal speed, like 1 times speed. And because I find that's the best when I'm trying to do 2 things at once, and maybe try and finish it off while I'm doing some of my admin work that I'm going to be doing. So yeah, I need to finish this. I need to find out what is happening. So it is so good, you guys. So, so good. And I am also still reading Just Don't Fall by Erin St. Clair. So I am almost done that. I listened to a little bit of that last night on doing text to speech on my Kindle Fire so I could do some knitting, which was actually kind of nice because as you're doing text to speech, it flips the pages like as it's going. So I left the screen on and I was actually able to sit and read and listen at the same time because while I was knitting, it's kind of mindless. I can knit without looking. But to stop and keep flipping the pages is a bit of a pain, but this flips the pages for you. So it was kind of really nice. I really liked it, actually. So anyway, the new book in that series comes out today. And this part of me is kind of debating on, do I jump right into it as soon as I'm done? Just Don't Fall, which is what I might do. We shall see. Anyway, guys, I am rambling. I got to get ready to go. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi friends, it is later in the day. It's about 7:15 at night. Today was a great day. I finished work at 5. I drove home. I've already had my dinner. And I am so enjoying this 9 to 5 life. Not having to think about what time do I have to be in the office tomorrow. Not having to think about, you know, what time am I working until? You know, am I going to get to have dinner at a reasonable hour? Like, I know it's only been 3 days, but I literally actually feel better than I had, you know what I mean? And I'm sure as time goes on, it's just going to get better. You know, I mean, I'm going to have stress at this job. It goes without saying. Every job contains some amount of stress. But the fact of the matter is that I can handle that as long as I can kind of like have a reasonable, normal schedule, if that makes sense. So anyway, I actually spent the day doing my actual job, doing administration, file entry, which I really enjoy doing. The phone rang once. I'm not used to that at all. I answered it. It was one of the ladies I work with. She just had a question for me. It was a 2-second conversation. I'm like, I can really dig this whole not having to be tethered to the phone thing as well, which is really, really nice. So yeah, so it's only 3 days in, but I'm really, really happy, you guys. Everybody seems fantastic. And of course, I love my office too. And we had a storm today. Oh my gosh. So it was so bright and sunny. And then all of a sudden, like, the sky went like dark as night. And these clouds rolled in, and there was a big, like, storm. My husband said that there was thunder out here, thunder and lightning. No, there was lightning out here, but no thunder. But I didn't experience that. There was no, like, it wasn't a thunderstorm. It was just a really bad rainstorm from what I could tell. And anyway, and then 20 minutes later, it was gone. It was just, it's the weirdest thing. But it has cooled off a little bit, and it's going to continue to cool off into the weekend, which is great because it's just been too ridiculously hot. So that is just Chatty McGee. Into the books. Yesterday's clip was really short. Yesterday's clips were really short, but that will not be the case today. As I finished 2 books today, you guys. Plus, I have a couple books I want to show you. Plus, I want to show you what I'm currently going to be reading or what I'm going to be starting tonight. And then also, I want to show you 2 books that I have purchased in the last, like, couple days. I forgot to show these to you guys in another vlog. So, the first book that I finished, I was listening to this morning. I think I mentioned this. And then I listened to it on my way to work. And then I finished the last half an hour at my desk while I was, starting my day and all those things. None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. Stay tuned on Sunday for my full review, guys. This was a wild ride. And that's literally all I'm going to say right now. I might not even say much more than that on Sunday because this is a thriller. And yeah, it was a wild ride. That's all I'm going to say right now. The other book that I finished today was Just Don't Fall by Emma St. Clair. I gave that one 4.5 stars. Really enjoyed it. Again, I will talk about it in full on Sunday. Sorry for doing this, but it just, I can keep all the reviews in one place. I did DNF a book. Again, I will talk more about that on Sunday as well. But I started listening to Black Ice by Anne Stewart on my drive home tonight. And I got to one scene that I will talk about on Sunday. And I just kind of went and tapped out. And I'm like, nope, this book is not for me. We'll leave it at that. So I did DNF a book. But I decided to actually go ahead and I wanted to find another book that I could read, because this is for Spy vs. Spy. I was reading Black Ice for Spy vs. Spy, which is a month-long readathon over on PK's channel. PK at the Bookie Monster. I'll leave link to her below. But, so I did a search while I was having my dinner tonight. Garrett and I were talking, and I had leftover pizza in case anyone was curious. And, I was like looking for like spy romance novels, and this book came up and I read what it was about and I'm like, that sounds really fun. So I was able to get it on audio from Scribd, so I'll listen to it on my way to and from work. But I do like having either a physical or digital edition because like this I did pick up a bit last night and actually read it. Although I do have to admit, again, I will talk about this on Sunday. This was so amazing as an audiobook. But anyway, that's not the point. So I found the book that I'm about to start on audio, but I also got a copy of it from the library. But it's only a 7-day hold because I think it's a newer release. So I got to finish it within a week. But I'm sure that won't be a problem listening to it on my way to and from work. And that is A Spy in the House by Y.S. Lee. And this is the first book in the Agency series. So this is a young adult historical mystery about a girl, I shouldn't say girl, who at the age of 12, she's an orphan. She was a like pickpocket or something like that. And then she ends up getting like taken into this boarding school where I guess they train them to be spies. And I'm like, that sounds so good. But there's a whole bunch of these in the series. So I am super, super stoked if I like this one, that there's more to the series than just this one. So yeah, if you guys have read this one, no spoilers, please, but do let me know, like, was this enjoyable? Like, this just sounds totally up my alley. Like, this will be 2 young adult novels then for the Spy vs. Spy readathon, which is kind of great. So, so I'll be starting that one tonight. I'll probably read at least a couple chapters off of that one. Let me put it in its little case here. I'm reading off of my 2 smallest e-readers too, because I do rotate through my e-readers, so they all get used a little bit, and these ones just happen to be next. This is my Kobo Clara 2E, which is the newest model. This is the environmentally, it's kind of a navy blue back to it. There, the on buttons on the back. And yes, I do have a sticker. Looks like Bernard. And yeah, I really like this little device. It's perfect. This is an absolutely perfect little in the palm of your hand. It's a little over $100. If you're looking to get a Kobo, I absolutely recommend the Clara. It's fantastic. And then on my basic Kindle, I am going to be starting The Trouble with Little Secrets by Josh Wood, which is a Harlequin Desire novel. It is a new release as of this month, so I am very excited to read this one as well. Again, if you do not have an e-reader and you're looking to get a Kindle, the basic is perfect. I'm telling you, you do not necessarily need, even though I have one, the Oasis or the Scribe or whatever. You know, if you just want to read, this is absolutely perfect. It's exactly the same size pretty much. It's actually a little bit smaller than a mass market paperback. So yeah, there is that. And then the third book, because I'm pretty much starting all new books today because I finished everything, because I always have a book on audio, a book available on audio, a book not available on audio, and a throwback book on the go. So my throwback book that I will be starting, Murder on Ice by Carolyn Keene. My goal with these is to read about 3 chapters a night. And that'll get me through all of the throwback books in the month, which is fantastic. So yeah, back to Nancy Drew, back to the Nancy Drew case files. Looking forward to this one. So yeah, so that is that. Let me quickly show you guys the books that I bought at the Walmart this weekend. The Walmart. So the first one, I'm a little annoyed that there's this giant horrible sticker on it. Let me see if this will come off relatively. Ooh, it did. It came off relatively easily. Oh, Walmart, you guys are awesome. So this was on the sale area. It was $3, and I got Outsider by Linda Castillo. This is one of the Kate Burkholder books. I don't know what number this is in the series. It was $3, and I thought I need some water clearly, and I thought, it retailed for like $13. Okay, hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 10. Maybe this is 11. I'm not absolutely certain. But I thought, yeah, I could probably borrow it from the library, but if I tried to buy it, like if I had to buy a copy of it, even for Kindle, it would probably be way more than $3. So yeah, super, super stoked that I got that one. The other one is a new release, and I'm a little bummed at myself because, you can't, okay, I had it sitting out like all day, like with a book on top of it, but it got a little bit bent because it ended up accidentally being put on a chair, and then on top of it went the laundry basket, and I may or may not have moved the laundry basket for 3 days because I just didn't feel like putting the clothes away. I knew everything in there was clean. Why should I put it away? Anyway, that's not the point. I got Enchanted to Meet You by Meg Cabot. This is a Witches of West Harbor novel. So I don't know if this is first in a series. You guys know it doesn't matter to me anyway. I am like collecting all of the witch books to read in October, all the witchy romance. It says, all she wants is a normal relationship. Too bad she's a witch. In her teenage years, lovelorn Jessica Gold cast a spell that went disastrously wrong and brought all the wrong kinds of attention, including the disdain of the World Council of Witches. So no one is more surprised than Jess when, 15 years later, tall, handsome Derek Winters shows up in her quaint little village of West Harbor and claims that Jessica is the chosen one. So yeah, I want all the witchy romance for October. Like I said, so many are getting posted on Instagram, and I'm like adding them to my cart on Amazon, and I'm like, when I get a bit of money, when I get paid, I'll probably order myself a few of them. But yeah, I mean, one of my big things in October is to read all the witchy romance. I know my friends Storm and Lee are doing the Halloween read along in October, which is to read Spooky Middle Grade, which I will be participating in. But a part of me was actually thinking about doing like a witchy romance read along in October. And hosting something like that. Do you guys know of something like that that's happening? Because if so, then I would love to participate. But if, specifically witchy romance, like that's kind of what I'm thinking, let me know. A, are you guys familiar with that? Is somebody else already doing it? And B, if not, would you guys be interested in me doing something like that? Because I will happily do something like that. I think it'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, happy to get these books. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna relax. I gotta update my spreadsheets for the books that I finished today. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care and happy reading, everybody. Bye. Hi, friends. Quick little clip here at the very end. I realized that I did not spin for my read after A Spy in the House. Now, I do have one for After the Trouble with Little Secrets, my next print book, but I do not have an audiobook picked for After A Spy in the House, and I like to have a backup book because you never know. So here we are with my wheel. Yes, it says week 37, so I still am reading week to week. It's a thing anyway. It's my little weird quirk. Let's spin until we get a book that has headphones, meaning it is an audiobook. So here we go, my friends. Do, 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 do. It is going to be not that one. Let's try that again. Because it needs the headphones. Do, 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 do. Really? Hopefully third time's a charm, my friend. Hopefully third time's a charm. And we have, yay, A Love Catastrophe. I believe this is the one by Helen Wong. But yes, I am looking forward to this one. So this will be after the spy book. It'll be a nice change of pace after having the thriller and then a spy book. A great contemporary romance about a woman who loves cats. Anyway, that's it, guys. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.